Hello, boys and girls. I am Miss Wilson.
And I'm Miss Bethay.
And we teach 4th grade math at Sally Humble.
Welcome to MCS TV. Today, we're going to fluently add and subtract multi-digit whole numbers with sums less or equal to 1 million using the standard algorithm. Addition. What is addition, boys and girls? Addition is finding the total of or sum of numbers. And I know, boys and girls, you hear when your teachers find the sum, find the sum. When you're finding the sum, it means to add. When adding, you line up the numbers by place value. If I'm adding 14,569 and 20,341, Miss Wilson, what do you think I need to do?
Well, I know that I can only add ones together with ones and tens together with tens. So I need all of my ones to be lined up and my tens to be lined up, my hundreds, thousands, and my 10,000s, because I can only add like units together.
Okay, Miss Wilson, let's look at this one. Add 128,748 and 1,356. Do I put my 1 in the thousands place in this number under the 1 that's in the hundred thousands place, Miss Wilson?
No, Miss Bethay, I cannot add 100,000 and 1,000 because 1 plus 1 equals 2. But if this is 100,000 and this is a 1,000, what unit would my 2 be? They're not the same, so I cannot add those together. So I have to put it back this way. So my ones are lined up, my tens are lined up, my hundreds, my thousands, and it's okay, I don't have any 10,000s here or 100,000s here. That will be the same as adding 0, right, Miss Bethay?
Yes, and you have an imaginary 0 under those numbers. When we're adding, we always start in the ones place. Miss Wilson, why do you think we always start in the ones place when we're adding?
Well, I think it might be because like right here in this problem, when I add 9 ones plus 1 1, that equals 10 ones. And I can't put 10 ones down here. I can only write in my ones place. So I do know that 10 ones is 110. So I need to be able to put my 10 with my tens. But if I started over here and worked backwards, that would not work because I would have already added my tens place when I got to my ones, and I needed to put that 10 with my tens. Right?
Yes, Miss Wilson, that is correct. Remember, the place value can only have 1 digit between 0 and 9. Just like Miss Wilson said, if my total is 10, I cannot have the 1 and the 0 in the ones place. That 1 needs to be in the tens place. So that means when you're adding, if your total is more than 9, you must regroup or carry to the place value to the left. Or as some of your teachers say, your next door neighbor. So, as Miss Wilson said, 9 plus 1 is 10. And she said, I'm going to write my 0. I'm going to carry my 1.
Ooh, they get to carry the 1, Miss Bethay. The parents are going to be so excited.
And I do not, this 1 I'm carrying, remember I said next door. I don't carry my 1 all the way over to the beginning number. It's always next door. Let's practice adding. I have 1,569. I have 3,021.
Yep.
So, I'm going to start in my ones place. So 9 plus 1 is what, Miss Wilson?
That equals 10.
So I'm going to write my 0 and
carry the 1.
Carry my 1 to the tens place. 1 plus 2 is
3.
3 plus 6 is
9.
9.
Do I need to carry anything over there? Do we need to carry something over here?
No, Miss Wilson, because I only have 9, and I don't have any. My answer was not bigger than 9, so I don't have anything to carry over here. I can keep my 9 in the tens place.
Okay, that makes sense.
0 plus 5 is
5.
3 plus 1 is
4.
So my answer is 4,590. Boys and girls, did you get 4,590? I bet they did, Miss Wilson.
I bet they did too.
Let's practice adding again. 23,478, 65,789. Okay, Miss Wilson, we're going to start in what place?
The ones place.
And 9 plus 8 is?
17.
I'm going to write my 7 and I'm going to
carry
my 1. 1 plus 8 is? 9. 9 plus 7 is?
16.
I'm going to write my 6, and guess what? I have to carry again, Miss Wilson.
Yay.
1 plus 7 is?
8.
8 plus 4 is?
12.
I'm going to write my 2 and carry my?
1.
1 again. 1 plus 5 is?
6.
6 plus 3 is?
9.
Miss Wilson, do I have anything to carry?
No, ma'am.
And just because you see we're carrying 3 times does not mean that we're in a rhythm and flow and we just constantly put a 1.
No.
We only carry when we have to. 6 plus 2 is?
8.
So my answer is?
89,267.
Boys and girls, I bet you got that answer.
And I bet they did too, Miss Bethay.
We're practicing adding again. 15,708 plus 254,678. Miss Wilson, I have 2 numbers that have different place values.
And what is that going to look like?
Miss Wilson, I'm going to put my largest number on top, so I won't get confused about lining up my place values to add.
I think that is a wonderful idea. I see that the ones are lined up and the tens and the hundreds and the thousands and the 10,000s. This number doesn't have 100,000s, but that's okay. We'll just add that 2 plus 0.
So 8 plus 8 will be?
16.
Write my 6, carry my 1. 1 plus 7 is?
8.
8. Miss Wilson, do I have anything to carry?
No, because when you added that 110 plus the 710, you only had 8 tens. So, and 8 tens can just go right there.
6 plus 7 is?
13.
I'll write my 3. I carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is?
5.
5 plus 5 is?
10.
I'll write my 0 and I carry my?
1.
1 plus 5 is?
6.
Plus 1.
Equals 7.
And I don't have anything to add, but that's an imaginary 0. So 2 plus nothing equals?
2.
So my answer is?
270,386.
Boys and girls, I know you got the exact same answer.
Great job, boys and girls.
Okay. Oh, let's practice error analysis with addition. What is wrong? And for us to figure out what's wrong, Mrs. Wilson, what do you think? Can we just look at it and say what's wrong? What do we have to do?
I think what we need to do is we need to work the problem ourselves.
Okay.
To first of all see if we get the same sum. They may have the right answer.
Okay. I'm going to move over to the side a little bit, Miss Wilson.
Okay.
I'm going to rewrite this problem. So, 7 plus 8 is 15. I'm
Yes.
writing my 5. I carried my 1.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Bethay. I will not interrupt you.
Miss Wilson, I think you already figured out what was wrong. What was wrong, Miss Wilson?
Well, when we added our 7 ones plus our 8 ones, that equals 15 ones. So we put our 5 ones, or this student, I should say, put their 5 ones here, but they did not regroup that 110 from that 15, but you did. So I bet that is what their mistake is going to be. As soon as we get back to that, boys and girls. So sorry with our very sensitive board. Okay, so we're back here. So I see right here, they did not regroup that 110 in the tens place. But let's see what your answer is going to be.
So 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 will be
8.
8.
Very good. Okay, and they had a 7 tens. I wonder if they made any other mistakes.
9 plus 5 is 14. I'm going to write my 4, carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Write my 0, carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7.
Miss Bethay, I have something to say. I think this student made another mistake also.
Okay.
Because their work does not look like yours. So not only did they not regroup the 110 from the 15, when they added their tens place, 6 plus 1 equals 7, they did regroup a 100. So they were saying, I'm so sorry, why am I always messing the board up?
It is so sensitive.
I know.
Technology.
Okay, sorry. Back at it, boys and girls. So 6 plus 1 equals 7, not 17. So we did not, this student did not need to regroup that 100 in the hundreds place. And you did not do that, Miss Bethay.
No.
So you had 400s and they had 500s. So this student, I believe, actually made 2 mistakes.
Good job, Miss Wilson. Boys and girls, I know you caught the same mistake when you worked the problem and not just looked at the problem.
Okay, so now we finally get to, for the 4th time of going to this slide, now we're going to look at subtraction, boys and girls. What do you think of? Think of some words when you see the word subtraction. What comes to mind? Miss Bethay, what are some words that come to your mind?
Difference.
Yes. Take away. Me too, Miss Bethay. We're on that same thing.
And I'm hearing these words that my students still use, minus. But I tell my kids, I really, really want them to use the 4th grade standard of difference.
Yes, find the difference. So we just went through that. We shared some words, and I'm sure y'all thought of some of the similar words. Okay, so subtracting multi-digit numbers. What is subtraction? Miss Bethay, what is subtraction?
Subtraction means you're taking away from one number, one number from another number.
Right, very good. Okay, and we are finding the difference. There's that word that we say over and over in our classroom, and that means that you have to subtract. You're figuring out how much more. What is the difference between 7 and 3? Well, that would be 4. It is the answer to our subtraction problems. Okay, so here's a sample subtraction problem. And we have this arrow here. So just like addition, we start in our ones place. And then you would ask yourself, is the top digit bigger, smaller, or equal to the bottom digit? So here in my ones place, Miss Bethay, I have 7 minus 8. So is my top digit bigger, smaller, or equal to my bottom digit?
It is smaller, Miss Wilson.
Oh, so I'm just going to say that 7 minus 8 equals 1?
No, Miss Wilson, you cannot do that because you can't say your 7 is your top number. You can't switch your numbers around.
Oh, because then I wouldn't have 4,987. I would have 4,988. Oh, that's right. I cannot do that. Okay, so if our answer that we thought about was our top digit is smaller than our bottom digit, then we must regroup or borrow from the digit to the left. Okay, so we'll see what that looks like here in just a second. So we're going to work this problem together. So we have 4,987 minus 2,158. Now what this means, subtraction is not like addition. When you're adding numbers together, you're putting them all together. They're going to end up all together. So the order that you do that does not matter. Subtraction means I started out with $4,987 and I spent $2,158. I cannot just reverse these digits because I did not start out with $4,988. So I have 7 ones here and I need to subtract 8 ones. I don't have enough ones to do that. So Miss Bethay, we can head over here to our tens place, correct?
Yes.
I can borrow or regroup one of these 10s. So how many 10s will that leave me with?
That will leave you with 7 10s.
7 10s. I'm going to trade that 1 10 in for an equal value of 10 ones. Right? Because 1 10 and 10 ones is the same thing, right?
Exact same thing.
Yes, that is equal. But I already had how many ones, Miss Bethay?
7. So you're going to add 10 plus 7.
So now I have 17 ones. So now I have enough ones to take 8 ones away. So 17 minus 8 equals
17 minus 8 equals what, boys and girls? 9.
9. Very good, boys and girls. Okay, so now I have 7 tens minus 5 tens. Do I have enough tens to subtract my 5 from my 7?
Yes, you do, Miss Wilson.
Very good. 7 minus 5 equals what, boys and girls?
2. Good job, boys and girls.
Great job. Okay, so now we're moving on to the hundreds place. So now I have 9 hundreds minus 100. Do I need to regroup?
No, Miss Wilson, you don't need to regroup because your 9 is bigger than your 1.
Very good. So 9 minus 1 equals? Yes,
8.
boys and girls, 8. And now we have our thousands. 4 minus 2 equals?
2.
2. Do we have anything else to subtract?
No, Miss Wilson, I think we are finished.
So our difference is
2,829.
Great job, boys and girls. Alrighty, let's see now. So we're going to look at a few more problems. So again, we'll start in our ones place. And you're going to think to yourself again, is the top digit bigger, smaller, or equal to the bottom digit? In this case, what is it, Miss Bethay?
It is bigger.
It is bigger. Guess what, boys and girls? That means you're ready to go. You will not have to do any regrouping. You will not have to do any borrowing. If your top number is bigger, then you can just start subtracting. So let's go to the next page and work this problem together. Okay, so 9 ones minus 8 ones equals?
1.
Okay, and 5 tens minus 5 tens equals?
0.
And 6 minus 1 equals?
5.
And on to our thousands place, 4 minus 2 equals?
2.
And 2 minus 2 equals?
0.
Do I need to write that 0?
Not really, Miss Wilson.
Okay. Yes, I don't think so either. So that one was so easy, Miss Bethay. We didn't have to do any of that borrowing or regrouping or crossing out or any of that stuff. What was our difference?
2,501.
Yes, great job, boys and girls. Okay, we're going to look at another one. Okay, so again, we are going to start in the ones place. You will think to yourself, is the top digit bigger, smaller, or equal to the bottom digit? And what is the case here, Miss Bethay?
Miss Wilson, that's 6 and that's 6. They're equal.
Oh, they're equal. I know how to subtract equal numbers. So if your answer is equal, then you begin the process of subtracting again. So we will now work this problem together. So if I have 6 ones and I am subtracting 6 ones from that, what do I have left, Miss Bethay?
You have nothing, so that is 0.
Oh, okay. So now we move on to our tens place. So I have 4 tens minus 5 tens. Uh-oh.
Miss Wilson, like we just can't subtract. We have to borrow or regroup from the hundreds place.
Okay. So I can come over here to my hundreds place. I do have some hundreds. So I'll take one of those hundreds. How many hundreds will I have left?
You will have 100 left.
100. So that 100 that I'm taking, I like to tell my boys and girls in my class that we're going to the number bank and we're going to trade that 100 in for its equal value of
10 tens.
10 tens. And we already have how many tens?
4.
So when I put those 10 tens and those 4 tens together, how many tens will we have?
We'll have 5 tens. I'm sorry, 14 tens. I'm sorry.
I know.
14 tens.
We switched back to adding.
Yes.
It's 14
tens.
I think you were looking at that 5 tens
Yes.
down there. So 14 tens minus 5 tens equals
9 tens.
tens. Okay, and now we have 100 minus 100 equals?
0.
Okay, and 6 minus 5 equals?
1.
And 7 minus 6 equals?
1.
And 3 minus 0 equals?
3.
3. And we put that together and our difference is?
311,090.
Great job. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, and just to review and close it out, addition is used to find the sum or your total of numbers. Remember, that's when you put it all together. And Ms. Bethay?
Subtraction is used to find the difference, and you're taking away from the numbers.
And we thank you again for tuning in today to MCS TV. And
I'm Ms. Bethay.
I'm Miss Wilson. And we hope y'all have a great rest of the day.